Hey guys, welcome back to another What If, and I'll be doing the other What If tomorrow. Oh, well, I think tomorrow, or the next What If I'm going to do is the other one. So yeah, let's get into this. Now this story is going to be about what if Naruto was Menma's, what if Naruto had a brother? And Naruto's on the right, the far right, and Min was in the middle and Sasuke's on the left. And let's start this with a off. So instead of Minato sealing half the Nine Tails into Naruto and into him, but he sealed the other Nine Tails into Menma. Now Menma gets the nice one, and Naruto gets the mean one. And they're twins. And Naruto, I'm gonna make Naruto younger, a little bit younger than Menma. Alright, let's start this with a fall. Now, Menma continues on the train while Naruto just sits back and eats ramen. Let's time skip. Yeah, let's just go to the academy. Time skip to 8 years old. As Naruto's at the bottom of the class. And he's a little bit more smart in this one since he has more of Minato's genes. And now this is sparring time, and Naruto's not really good at this. Now Naruto has to go up against Menma, as then Naruto rushes Menma, as Menma easily dodges this and grabs the back of Naruto's collar and just slams him. As Naruto jumps back up real fast, and he runs at him as he rushes Menma again, as Naruto's just getting absolutely beat. As then Menma knees Naruto into the stomach, and it slams his elbow down into Naruto's back, knocking Naruto out. As the whole crowd starts laughing, as Naruto gets up and says, "You know what? I'm gonna be stronger than Menma and Sasuke and everybody else in this class." As Naruto now walks around looking like how he looks in the picture. As Naruto trains when Menma doesn't know, and Naruto goes out at midnight training. As now Naruto is focusing on his taijutsu, which is like he's punching and kicking until he just can't anymore. While Naruto jumps up in the air, slams his foot down on a log, sweeps the log up into the air with his leg, and then goes into a handstand and kicks the log twice in the same motion, and then turns around into this fox stance and punches the log and splitting it in half. As Naruto says, "Wow, I didn't know I have this. I didn't know I was this strong." As then Naruto keeps training, and then when he walks back into the house, he passes out on the floor next to his bed. While Naruto goes into the Nine Tails chamber, as the Nine Tails said. As the Nine Tails bashes his head up against the cage and says, "What are you doing in here, brat?" As then the little Naruto is scared as he says, "You know what? Who are you? You're living inside of me." As then the Nine Tails says, "Well, I didn't want to be in here. Matter of fact, I don't want to be anywhere. Half of my body got split, so well, half of my chocolate portion has got split. So I'm really mad right now. So why don't you just leave? As Naruto says, I don't know how to leave. But I want to be friends with you. As then Kurama is shocked and says, I don't have any business to do with you and you have no business to do with me. As then he goes to sleep as Naruto leaves the thing. As then the next day they go back to the academy. As they have to spar. As Iruka says, as he just puts him up against Minma again. As Naruto does better. As then he does the tactic that he did before. As he punches Minma, he lands a clean hit on Minma, sweeps Minma off the ground, then goes into a handstand and kicks, in the handstand motion, and kicks Minma 2 times, turns around into a fox, pose, and punches Minma, sending him out of the ring. As Minma says, how does he get so strong in just one day? He didn't even practice. As then Minma, there is no bounds. As Minma gets back up and looks at Naruto, and he rushes Naruto. As Naruto jumps up into the air, landed on Minma's back. As Minma turns around, grabs Naruto's leg, and just slams him on his knee. Then Minma slams both of his hands down on Naruto's stomach, sending Naruto on the ground. As Naruto is about to pass out, as Minma is about to punch Naruto, as Naruto catches the punch and pulls Minma down, kicking him into the air a little bit, and then he kicks him again. As Naruto says, my feet, in his head, he says, my feet are a little bit stronger than my hands. As then Naruto gets out of the way, as Minma stands back up. As then Minma has slit blue eyes as he controlled the Naruto since they're friends. As then nobody notices, but Minma is a little bit faster than before and a little bit stronger. As Naruto says in his head, Kurama, I might need your help. As then Kurama says, no, deal with it by yourself. As then Naruto's like, dang it. As then he gets punched in the stomach and grabbed by the collar and slammed. As then Naruto tries to block Minma's hit, but Minma's too fast and too strong as he just punches Naruto in the chest. As then he pulls out a kunai and is about to put a kunai to Naruto's neck, but Naruto kicks the kunai out of Minma's hand. As then Naruto jumps back and Naruto doesn't know what to do. As Naruto pulls out a kunai and tries to rush Minma, Minma just grabs Naruto and slams him by the neck and puts a kunai by his neck and says, you did good this round, but I was holding back. As then Naruto gets infuriated by this as he just gives up. As the crowd is shocked, but they're still laughing. As Minma looks with a cold-blooded stare at the crowd and says, don't laugh at my brother. As they all stop laughing, and then they just walk around and then act like they didn't do anything. As then Minma helps Naruto up, as Naruto gets up by himself, as Naruto's a little mad, as then Minma says, fine, you wanna be that way, then be that way. As then they walk into class, as then Naruto is really infuriated right now because he can't do the Shadow Clone Jutsu. As then later on, at the end of the day, Mizuki, I don't know how to say his name, Mizuki, he told Naruto about the scroll. As then Naruto steals the scroll and he learns 2 three jutsus. The air bullet jutsu, which is in the low rank jutsus. The a special no like a master shadow clone jutsu and a flying Raijin. As then he writes down all the ninjutsus, and then Muziki. I'm stuttering, yo. As in Mizuki just comes out of nowhere and he says, "Give me the scroll," as everything just happens in canon right here, except for the part where Naruto makes 1,000 clones and he shoots an airball jutsu at Mizuki, knocking Mizuki out. Well, that will be the end of part 1. Bye. Wait.